Delhi police has issued fresh summons to actor Jacqueline Fernandez in connection with the Sukesh Chandrasekhar money laundering case. Jacqueline is slated to appear before the Economic Offences Wing of the Delhi police for questioning anytime soon, and this is the second time that the actor is being quizzed. So last week she was questioned for over 8 hours, and today as well she has been summoned by the EOW. Along with Jacqueline Fernandez, her costume designer Lipakshi will also be confronted by the EOW. Lipakshi allegedly played the role of a middleman on certain occasions when it comes to Sukesh Chandrasekhar meeting with Jacqueline Fernandez or probably the exchange of gifts. Now remember, Sukesh Chandrasekhar, an alleged con man, is currently in jail for a 215 crore rupee extortion case. He has been accused of cheating various people, including high-profile individuals like TTV Dinakaran and also Jacqueline Fernandez and actors like Nora Fatehi. Of course, we are waiting for Jacqueline Fernandez to arrive at the EOW of Delhi police any moment now. Remember, this is the second summon that has been given out to the actor. So she is all set to arrive. We were told that her team had already landed in the national capital yesterday evening. She was supposed to be landing today, this morning, and she's all set to be arriving at the Delhi police EOW offices any moment now. Last time, that questioning lasted for about 8 hours, and she was questioned along with Pinky Irani, another accused in this big extortion racket. Pinky Irani and Jacqueline Fernandez, we are told, had like a heated confrontation as well before the EOW. And we are only waiting to see how soon does Jacqueline arrive. We are told that her costume designer, Lipakshi, is also going to be questioned along with the actor. My colleague Anvit now joins me on the broadcast for more. Anvit, has the actor arrived at EOW?
No, see, she hasn't yet arrived. The time given to her was 11 a.m. or 11:30 a.m. But what we are learning that she might, delay her arrival here, and she might either appear during the afternoon, maybe which is at 12 noon, or between 12 to 2 p.m. Okay. Now, this is the EOW office where she was earlier also questioned on September 12th, and this is the second time that she'll be appearing before Delhi police for questioning, and this is the fourth time that she has been summoned. August 29th was the first time EOW had summoned Jacqueline. Then she was summoned at August 12, and both the dates she had skipped summons, and it was finally on 14th of September when she was questioned. Now, as you earlier mentioned, that Pinky Irani was also here last time, and she was also used to confront Jacqueline because some of the fact that Jacqueline had put forward in the earlier questioning, police wanted to recheck them, and when Jacqueline and Pinky Irani had a face-off, the police were telling that they had a heated argument because Pinky Irani was saying that Jacqueline very much knew of Sukesh Chandrasekhar's criminal antecedents and yet accepted gifts that were bought from proceeds of crime, of the money that he has extorted from Aditi Singh, wife of Shivendra Singh, former Ranbaxy promoter, who is in jail. And Jacqueline, however, continued to refute all these allegations from Pinky. She said that no, she had no idea about about Sukesh's criminal involvements, and that he's buying her gifts from from the money that had been extorted. But today also we are learning that Lipakshi will be here. She is known to be Jacqueline's costume designer. Earlier, his manager's Ducati bike was also recovered, which was worth 8 lakhs, and it was said that Sukesh was the person who had gifted Jacqueline's manager that bike, which was worth 8 lakhs. So Lipakshi will also be here, is what we are learning. They are expected to be here in short while, maybe in an hour or so, and today we will see if Jacqueline is again confronted with Lipakshi or whatever statements Lipakshi gave, because Jacqueline has been asked to surrender her bank details, bank account details, statements, because that is what the police has been trying to probe, whether what are the details and what are the money that she had received, because earlier it has been said by ED, which has also questioned Jacqueline. ED had said that during their questioning, Jacqueline had accepted that she had received some gifts and some loans. So right now what the probe is actually on point is that whether or not these gifts and all that loan that she had received, whether she had received this knowingly, that Sukesh is involved into extortion, and that whatever she is receiving are proceeds of crime, because then she becomes a partner in this crime.
Anvit, we did manage to actually get in a lot of details on the line of questioning earlier. Remember, she was being questioned for 8 hours. Earlier, she had appeared before the EOW. A lot of incriminating details really came out of it. Of course, there were statements that are attributed to Jacqueline Fernandez where she calls Sukesh the man of her dreams and so forth. How true are those statements? And on that line, how difficult is today's questioning going to be for Jacqueline Fernandez?
Yeah, see, earlier Jacqueline was questioned on the lines that what for her relationship with Sukesh, whether or not she knew Sukesh when he was extorting this, whether or not she was aware of that he's in jail, and that whatever amount, the 215 crore that he has extorted from Aditya Singh, posing as senior bureaucrats from Law Ministry or Home Ministry, whether she knew of it, and despite that she continued to receive gifts. This is what Pinky Irani also said when she was questioned, that yes, Jacqueline was aware of it. In fact, when they had a face-off, then also Pinky Irani said it on Jacqueline's face that she was aware of it. Jacqueline, however, continued to refute it. And earlier also, when ED had questioned Jacqueline, Jacqueline has accepted of receiving gifts, and that be it Maserati car or a BMW for parents, loan for families, shoes, expensive shoes, Louis Vuitton, Gucci shoes. So all these items, this is what the Delhi police and EOW both have been probing, that whether or not she knew it, because then it makes her a partner in the crime. So today's questioning will mostly be on details of bank accounts, what money had she received, from which account the money was received. Electronic surveillance will be used. Electronic evidences will be gathered. This is what the police had been trying to gather, and this is why Jacqueline had been called by ED time and again, and also now this is the second time that EOW has summoned her, because whatever evidences they want to gather, they have not been able to get it from her on previous days.
Anvit, so you are saying that her financial documents are going to be, investigated by the EOW today. Of course, her travel records also are set to be put forth, so that also, needs investigation. Does that mean that there will be a cap on her travel as well when it comes to Jacqueline Fernandez? She is not going to be traveling outside?
See, earlier we have seen that once she was flying out of Mumbai, she was stopped only because of her involvement in this case. And also today, when
Anvit, I'm sorry, I just have to interrupt you there. We're getting some breaking news pertaining to the same story, and we are actually learning that Jacqueline Fernandez will be submitting these documents before the Enforcement Directorate now. Her financial statements along with bank account details, her travel history and all the records including ticketing details, all of those will be submitted before the ED now. Documents regarding whether or not her parents and family members received any kind of gifts or not also is going to be investigated upon. Now, sources further suggest that the time of appearance is not yet known. However, Ananya, who's bringing us all the details regarding this big breaking news on the broadcast, is joining us. Ananya, all these documents to be submitted before the Enforcement Directorate. Now, is this a joint probe that is going to be carried forward by the ED and the EOW?
No. So these documents would actually be submitted before the EOW. The ED already has these documents, all the travel records pertaining to, in fact, Jacqueline Fernandez. Because remember that in this particular case, when the ED case is being discussed, these documents are already with them because she is already an accused in the ED's case, and hence there is already a bar on her travel, because any time when she wants to travel, she has to seek permission of the court before traveling to any country. And remember, we saw that she had moved certain kind of travel applications when the IFA awards had also come in. However, she could not get a permission to travel at that point of time. So she would today be submitting before the Economic Offences Wing when she comes up before the questioning. First of all, a very, very important detail that the timing of the questioning is yet not confirmed, by whether she would be appearing before the EOW at around 12 or either at 2 p.m. is not yet confirmed. So that would be confirmed in a while. But then what is very, very crucial is the documents that would be submitted by Jacqueline Fernandez would be would be her travel history, including all the ticketing details that she has been in the past few years. In fact, she would also be submitting all her financial statements along with the bank account details, and all detailed transactions would be given out to the Economic Offences Wing of the Delhi Police. And another crucial thing is that she would be submitting whether or not not her parents and family members received any kind of loans from Sukesh Chandrasekhar. She would be mentioning documents about that as well. So these are some crucial documents that will be submitted before the Economic Offences Wing of the Delhi Police today. And